For me, it was kind of my nerves were very shocked, man. I was very nervous. I didn't know what was gonna go on. I know that last year I didn't have much film, so things were in the air for me, and I'm glad that I landed here.
What have you, talking to people around the building so far? Like, what's your sense on the Bills thus far? What made you want to come here?
My sense on the Bills is that they have a great culture, they have a great team, they love winning, and I can always feel that the people around here, they really love each other.
McDermott has a close relationship with Ron Rivera. Did that come up at all, having worked with Rivera so much?
Yeah, I actually, I guess they reached out to Rivera, and Rivera was a high recommendation for me.
What did that mean to you to have, him having your back there?
It meant a lot for me because, Rivera drafted me coming out of college, and, he believed in me, so I know these guys believe in me as well.
Maybe about like this safety room and coming in here and like what the competition's going to be like. Like, what's your perspective on that coming into it?
It's been very optimistic for me. I love competing, and I love coming in and competing, man. We got a great group of guys, and I can't wait to get to it.
You were nervous potentially about not having enough tape. If given the opportunity to put more tape out there, what do you think you're able to prove?
I'm able to prove that I'm still that same athlete that I was in the 22 season, and I had a setback, but it's nothing for me to just keep going and go back out there and play the same ball that I played.
How would you describe yourself as a safety?
I am a high-flying guy that can create turnovers. I'm a guy that brings a lot of energy. I feel I'm a leader. I'm a guy that likes to go out there and correct mistakes, so I feel like I'm a problem solver.
How have you grown in that sense? Like, since you got to the NFL, how have you developed as a safety?
I've grown in very many areas because not only have I grown in leadership from being in the front, but I've actually grown in leadership from being in the back and leading the guys on the field from the sideline, man. So I've been able to see and play around a lot of guys with a lot of talent, and I'm just glad that I've been able to learn and grow from those guys and continue to lead and teach the younger guys behind me.
Reading some of your teammates, obviously they're wishing you the best, but it feels like even they said maybe opportunity is maybe what has held you back. And do you agree with that? That just maybe getting on the field a little bit more and showing what you can do?
I definitely feel like opportunity was a problem, but I don't feel like opportunity will be a problem because it's new doors and I'm creating a new space for myself here.
What did you learn about yourself last year?
What I learned about myself last year, I learned that deep down inside, I was a lot stronger than I realized. Going through mental battles, they're definitely tough, but if you can stay consistent and you can stay focused, there's nothing that you can't accomplish.
How important was it, you've done in doing your homework, was it to join a defense that places a real emphasis on safeties?
That's very important because in college, the safeties, we held a high responsibility. We made most of the checks and all the calls on the back end based on formations, alignments and everything. And I like being the type of guy that can go out there and, command and make the calls, man. So I appreciate that.
I just want to clarify, when you say a lot stronger, you mean mentally, right?
Yes, sir.
Obviously.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no doubt. How do you describe your game physically? There's some clips of you making big hits, things like that. Do you love to get involved in the run game?
I would say I'm a very physical person. I like to go out there and be, I like to play like it's a poetry to me. The way that I play is the way that my emotions are expressed, and I like to go out there and be physical.
Anything about Buffalo? Like, what's it like coming here first time?
Didn't know too much about Buffalo. Matter of fact, yesterday I looked it up on the map, and I'm like, okay, I understand exactly where it's at. But it's definitely a place that I'm starting to. It's growing on me, especially being like it's like a small town, but it's a lot of love here. I can feel the Bills Mafia.